What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to do a very basic video going over list comprehension. So let's say we want to make a list comprehension of all numbers from 0 to 10. Because we are being asked to use list comprehension, we should be expected to give only one line. If you see something on an exam, you don't need to do the print statement if they're asking you just to do one line of list comprehension. Prioritize the actual list comprehension line first. So to do this, let's first create the variable x, and then let's do an empty list. Because we want 0 to 10 inclusive, we need to do something like this. N for n in range 10. For list comprehensions, we need something to loop over and grab all of those elements and put it into a list. That's the whole point of list comprehension. But because it says 0 to 10 inclusive, remember, range is not inclusive, so we need to bump this guy up to 11. Once we do that, we'll press run, and as you can see, once it prints out, it has all the numbers from 0 to 10 inclusive. But I think we can do a little bit better. We can do something a little bit more interesting. Instead, let's go through all the odd numbers, 0 to 10 inclusive. So most of the stuff that we're going to do here is going to stay the same, but remember, in list comprehension, you can also have conditional statements. So we can add n for n in range 11 if n modulo 2 equals 1. Why did we do this? We did n modulo 2 equals to 1 because think about it. Anything divided by 2, it's either going to give you a remainder of 1 or 0. If the remainder is 1, it is an odd number. If the remainder is 0, it's going to be an even number. And when I press play right here, as you can see, all of the odd numbers will be printed out. We can apply the same logic to get the even numbers. As I said before, if the modulo of 2 is 0, it'll give you all of the even guys. All right, cool. Now, one more thing that we can do with list comprehension is we can modify the element that we're adding to the list. So what happens if I do +1 here? You can pause the video and guess what would happen. And I'll show you right now. Press play right here. And as you can see, this got all of the even numbers from last time. And instead of, here, I'll put it side by side. Let's put these guys side by side. So basically what it's doing is it's grabbed all the even numbers and added 1 to all of them. So if the question was asking something like list comprehension of all even numbers, then add 1 to it, you can do so. You can also multiply it by 5, let's say. And that's how you get all of the even numbers and multiply it by 5. You can do stuff like that to the beginning part right here, and it'll do it. So remember, we kind of have 3 parts to the list comprehension, or I guess 2 parts. We have the actual looping part right here, which loops over something and creates a list out of it. And then we have the conditional statements right here. You can do a lot more complex stuff with this. Go ahead and review the formative assessments for more complex answers and, try and do it yourself. But yeah, honestly, that's all I have to go over list comprehension, guys. Don't overthink on this exam. You guys will be fine. And yeah, good luck out there, guys. Bye.